So one of the things, there are many, many characteristics which Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught. One of the things he taught was this, the how to see dunya, कि दुनिया को किस नजर से देखना है. How to look at this world, how to look at all these issues you are facing, I am facing. See, and then I come back again, what I was saying, but one mindset is, they see this dunya big problem. It's a problem. Coming closer to Allah is a problem for them. Living life is a problem. Earning money is a problem. Illness is a problem. So when they see from this point of view, then they see it from the problem perspective, so everything becomes difficult and they become agitated, irritated. Sometimes these type of people either kill others or actually kill themselves as well. Because it's all frustration, problem. They don't see an end. So they see, okay, maybe through death we can end. But if the suicider, the committer of suicide knew what happens, not after death, just when death begins, he would never commit suicide, even if he had millions times more problems in this world. Because he's not seeing, that's why actually. So one is, this dunya is problem, coming closer to Allah, being on the path, acting upon good path, righteousness, working, fulfilling this. They all see it is a problem and burden. This is one mindset. What is the prophetic teaching? How did Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam teach us what to see, how to see this life? There's no appropriate word I can say, but the nearest word which I can find, he sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught that your mindset, and he sallallahu alaihi wasallam, my mindset should be that we should look at this life as an adventure. Adventure. Then whole of the problem matter actually changes, the perspective changes when you see it as an adventure. You see, people like adventures. Oh, I want to travel in Amazon jungle, it will be a good adventure. Obviously, there will be difficulties, there will be hunger, there's danger of animals here, there, but they see it as an adventure, they say, okay, we'll carry on, that's fine. The person who is climbing Mount Everest, the first mindset, it's a problem for him even to go upstairs to get something is a problem for some people. One will say, you go, and maybe they fight over it. For some, to climb off their bed to actually on the prayer mat is a big problem. Burden, namaz padhna padiye to bada masla hai. But the person who is climbing on Mount Everest, why is he doesn't say, well, I am not mad. Why shall I not rest in my house and enjoy life rather than freezing below zero temperatures and I'm not getting anything after all from there. Why the climber, the mountain climber, why they enjoy? If you ask them, oh, you are in difficulty, you can die or whatever, you fail, you'll come out of your food, that thing, they say, no, we stay. Why? They see it as an adventure. And if it's not a Mount Everest, even a small hurdle, if you see it as an issue, as a problem, it's difficult for you. Even to climb upon actually a small thing, even actually to go to your work is a big problem. So you see how the mindset changes the things. A person who is racing in cars, Formula One or whatever, in their different kinds of races, they go to difficult phases. There is so dangerous to life as well. Well, that's what they say it's adventure. For them, it's an adventure. They say yes. They spend £1,000 and £1,000 to become those. And then there's another person, for him to drive to mosque few minutes away is a big, big issue. गाड़ी खड़ी है, वो नहीं अपना चला के मस्जिद नहीं जा सकता. For him to drive to Asda to get some food is a big issue. क्योंकि वो उसको देख रहा है एक मसले की शक्ल में, एक बर्डन की शक्ल में. और फॉर्मूला 1 वाला ड्राइवर वो रेस है, वो उसको एडवेंचर के तौर पर देख रहा है. इट्स एडवेंचर फॉर हिम, इट्स अ बिग. इसी तरह स्विमिंग लोग कर रहे हैं इन द आर्कटिक, इन सर्टन ponds, certain parts of the world where you cannot imagine, where they're jumping into the oceans and swimming. There's a life danger. But they say it's sports. Sports is adventure. They see it as a sport. They see it as an adventure. It becomes interesting for them. And who doesn't see like this, for that person, just to do wudu in the home is a big problem. Is a big burden. उसको वुजू करना ही मुश्किल है. दूसरा समुद्रों में गोता लगा रहा है, कह रहा है मैं तो एडवेंचर पे कर रहा हूँ. आई एम गोइंग टू सी फिश इन द सी or whatever, or get my records straight for him. I am just giving you this example after example, because that actually this is the case. Some people are skydiving. Why do they need to skydive, for example? They see it as an adventure, as a challenge. और कुछ जो है स्काई क्या, घर से भी बाहर निकलना नमाज पढ़ने के लिए भी उनके लिए मौत ही है, क्योंकि वो उसको एक जिम्मेदारी, एक बर्डन, एक ड्यूटी समझ रहे हैं, एक एडवेंचर नहीं समझ रहे. दे डोंट थिंक एज. सो giving you all these examples and more you can apply, actually learn every day what you do, things which you see as an adventure. The problem goes away. They are difficult. There's a life danger. There's a danger to life as well. The adventures are unpredictable, things can happen. But because you see the adventure, you go on it. Yes, I want to go. I want to do this. I want to skydive. I want to climb. I want to race here. I want to do this, etc., etc. So, again, coming back, the prophetic way the Prophet ﷺ taught, see this life as an adventure. And that's why Allah Jalla Majduhu also said in the Quran, الَّذِي خَلَقَ الْمَوْتَ وَالْحَيَاةَ لِيَبْلُوَكُمْ أَيُّكُمْ أَحْسَنُ عَمَلًا. This life is not a curse. Allah said it is an adventure, so that you can grow. Because only when you are tested, what are tests? Tests are there to grow. If there's no obstacle, there's no adventure. Now, which kind of adventure is? I am traveling very harshest and hardest adventure. What is it? Oh, I have to climb 10 steps. What type of that adventure? Anyone can do. Yes, walking on the rope can be adventure or something, but not this. So if it is not testing, if it's not challenging, it cannot be an adventure. So today you are learning one small aspect. There are millions aspects of prophetic way, prophetic mind, the prophetic way of seeing things. But one small, I'm telling you, that how he ﷺ saw this life and how he wanted us to see this life. The Quran also mentioned, إِنَّمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا لَهْوٌ وَلَعِبٌ. That the life of this dunya is play. It's an adventure. La'ib, actually it is not. It is not as a curse. It is not as a problem given to you. It is an adventure which angels don't have this adventure. The other creation, they don't have this adventure because their results are already settled. They're already where they are. Only human beings and jinnat, for them it's adventure every day. So for them, for a person who is adventure, who is, for example, abseiling or climbing, if he falls from where he is climbing, He get more excited. Oh, now I'm going to do it different way. Give me second. So he falls and he tries a different way, or tries again. It becomes an adventure for him because it's an adventure. So once you see that this life is an adventure, what is the adventure? You are the player, the wonderful creation of Allah, who have the ability, and in front of you is this earth, is the adventure ground, the adventure area. In here, there is shaitan, there is nafs, there are traps. And here you are equipped with the best guide, which is Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the best quality, the guidance manual, which is the Qour'an. The adventure is that it will end one day very soon, and then the life hereafter starts of hell and paradise, and so it has a good result. It has the potential to make you very, very successful forever and ever, and it has a potential to, you can fail yourself. Not Allah does not fail anyone. People fail. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, وَمَا كَانَ اللَّهُ لِيَظْلِمَهُم. God does not fail anyone. He does not be unjust to anyone. He's not unjust to anyone. وَلَكِنْ كَانُوا أَنفُسَهُمْ يَظْلِمُونَ. It is people who do injustice to themselves. You see the angels. Have you ever heard one angel turn against another angel? Because they are controlled by Allah Jalla Majdu, there is nothing. But human beings, soon as Allah gives choice, we start challenging even Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and other things. Oh, I can do this, I can do that, I want to do this. It's my life, it's your life. And waffling like this, it ends. My life, and angel Israel takes you, and the voice goes as well. So, this adventure is the most wonderful adventure you can go in your lifetime, because it's created by Allah. You are the player, but the game programmer is Allah Jalla Majduhu. It's the most realistic game. You see, which game is, they say, good? Firstly, people used to play here, there. Then there was like 2D games. Then actually they were more like, people looked more like cartoons. Now they look more like people. And the games become interesting. The cars firstly looked like toys. Now they look like cars. They say it's more interesting than an Xbox. And now this is the other and the other. And so much so, the more real it looks, the more real it feels, the more real you say it is the game. Best is the game. That's why you buy the next. Oh, it has graphics, it has 2D, it has 3D, now there's 4D. And then there is actually the virtual reality that although nothing is real, but it seems real to you. And you say, this is the best game to play. Why? Better than all of them is this life itself. You're already wearing goggles, these actually. These are goggles, eyes. Really, it's not what you are seeing. There's something. Once they come off, you will see something else in Akhirah. You will start seeing angels, you start seeing devil, you start seeing hell, you start seeing other things. So you just have an overcoat, an outfit, a 3D or 7D world is made for you just to examine you, whilst really there is nothing like what you are saying. It's not reality, it's a temporal. Things are created by Allah Jalla Majduhu. And so the adventure goes like this, and there is hell and paradise reward. So it's most interesting adventure. So if anyone sees life like that, it will become the most exciting assignment for it. Most exciting adventure, the most exciting assignment for that person. So for example, for that person, okay, he or she is trying to become good person, successful in it. They see this life as a game, okay, adventure. They are on this adventure. They know they are on this adventure now, traveling. Now, let's say they are trying to do good, but shaitan somehow overcomes them, or the nafs overwhelms them. Evil overwhelms them, they become affected by the society, so they fall down. They commit a sin or whatever, they fall into crime or whatever. For the person who sees this as a burden, as a problem, for him it's the end of the story. Oh, I can't do it. It's this, that happened. Oh, I've lost everything. But the person who sees this as an adventure, his excitement increases more. He said, now I'm going to get up with more power, with more vigor, with more eagerness, with different techniques, with actually after training, now his excitement even goes, now I am going to actually, yes, give shaitan a hard fight, or hard day, or the nafs, or actually my evil eye. It's my adventure. I have lot to win, lot to lose. So for him, every fall increases excitement. He doesn't become hopeless. Oh, I'm done now. Now me and you sometimes, because we see it as a problem, as a duty, as a burden, so for we say, oh, we've had it now, it's finished. It's finished. And he goes to the hopelessness. Whereas the adventure, the game time is, how foolish is that player? The game time still remains, and he says, I've lost it. But you see the people who play a game, they try to play it. Even if it's football, they say maybe sometimes the goals happen at the last 10 minutes. Sometimes people win in the last 15 minutes. Sometimes the game is continuing and you might actually win. Because why? You are seeing it as a game, not as a burden. You see it as excitement. The more harder the level goes, the more excitement your grows. They say higher level. Yeah, I'm playing at 1 level, 2 level, who's playing locally, then he's playing regionally. If someone playing actually nationally. The more level goes up, the excitement grows. The training person fearful. He fails, he says, yeah, I'll stand up again. And he stands up with excitement, not with burden, because he sees the life as an adventure.